Yes, hotfixes are in for 11.1. We also got some interesting Liberation of Undermine updates here, as well as an 11.1.5 release date that many of you might already know, but I'm going to break it down in a way where I'm kind of revealing that Blizzard's a little bit behind here. I don't know what's going on with all this shit, but I'll show you what I'm talking about here in a second. Anyways, 11.1 hotfixes are in. We got Mythic difficulty nerfs to both One-Armed Bandit and Muggsy. So if you've been progressing mythically on those, there's a ton here for Muggsy. Those should be a little bit easier for you, and you should be able to get them down. Increasing your Liberation of Undermine raid buff to another +6 for the loyal customer too. That is now your Renown track goal for this week. Renown track level 7 will now be open. Remember, you got to get in there, kill at least, I believe, 5 bosses should get you the Renown track upgrade. Remember, you can do that on any difficulty or any combination of difficulty. So killing 2 on LFR and then 3 more on normal will get you there, or 5 on whatever it is. Any combo of any boss kills will get you another step up on this Renown track, so get that this week. The 4th Spark of Fortunes is also available for all you crafting Andes who participate in the worst system in the game. You can get another Spark of Fortunes this week. You'll get that by either doing the Many Jobs Handle It, Urge to Surge, or Reduce, Reuse, Resell quests. Remember, if you fell behind at any point on getting your Sparks, you can go back. You can get more Sparks from the previous weeks by doing Mythic Plus dungeons or raid bosses, but if you want to get this week's Spark, you have to do one of these 3 quests. That one won't be able to be gotten by the other methods until it falls behind, and then you're officially behind. You can go get it another way. But yeah, congratulations to the crafting Andes out there. Completion rates for Mythic Plus. Let's look at this real quick. We've kind of been updating on this every week as we've seen a bunch of nerfs and buffs to different things in the Mythic Plus dungeon pool. Well, it looks like it's very much continuing on here. Mythic Plus runs all regions week 5 comparing to week 4, so we got them side by side here. No changes really. Still everything. Oh, we do see a little flip of the Rookery. So we did see some nerfs of the Rookery here. Rookery has overtaken Darkflame Cleft as the 4th most played Mythic Plus dungeon right now, and then everything else remained the same. That is the only change we saw. Some movement up and down in terms of completion rates, but a very small. Priory of the Sacred Flame went up, and Operation Mechagon up 2.5%, so that's a little nerf there that led to some more clearing rates. We also see Theater of Pain down 3.9%, causing more pain, it looks like. Not sure what that's about. Did we get buffs to Theater of Pain? I don't think so. Unless just people who did Theater of Pain were not as good this week. I have no idea why that would happen, but a little bit down there. Overall, I've been saying this for a while now, this season, very well balanced. If you look at the previous season, Mists of Tyrannocythe was like 90% of the runs in Mythic Plus. It was absolutely ridiculous. It was giving people the runs, in fact. So overall, nice even balance. We see the red, by the way, is keys that are broken. So Rookery looks like it has the most broken keys in terms of who's running it. But overall, a nice even balance, it looks like, for the season. People are really running everything and anything right now. Zav runback can kill a key quickly. That's true, actually. The runback does affect key times for sure. Hopefully they nerfed some of the 2s so Sam does not break. I'm not fucking breaking 2s. Jesus Christ. Okay, moving on to really the important news of this week, and April 22nd, guys. I'm not going to hold it back. April 22nd is your release date for 11.1.5. Your boy Samiccus, I think, revealed that like last year. So I've known this for a while. I've been saying it for a while. Some people agreed with me. Some didn't. Fuck the haters. They were wrong. Okay, I was right. April 22nd is the release date. But this is really weird. Okay, because April 22nd is the release date of the patch, but all the rest of the content is getting like time-gated in a really weird way, and it's leading to some interesting stuff from the calendar here, the roadmap that we got for 2025 that I'm going to break down for you guys and kind of show you why it looks like Blizzard kind of fell behind here. Anyways, April 22nd, all we're going to get on that date is the Nightfall scenario, which is, you know, the new scenario going down in Hallowfall. You kill all the Ashkahedians and all that shit and do your thing and get the white armor set, right, for your ults and everything else. You get your cooldown manager stuff, and then a Winds of Mystery Fortune buff. That's right, if you don't remember what that is, during this period, you'll be getting, leveling up quicker. You'll also be getting some rep here. So during the period, while Dragonflight and the War Within zones, players below level 80 will also have a chance to gain the mysterious satchels while looting creatures, as well as bonus rewards from quests. These satchels contain a variety of fun and useful stuff, so it's basically a leveling buff. These satchels can sometimes include bonus gear appropriate to your level specialization and 2-hour 10% experience potions. that stack with 20% experience buffs and for a maximum of 30%. So with this going down, you're going to get a bunch of, you're going to get your 20% experience buff. So leveling up alts will be pretty nice during this time. This buff will also provide a 200% major faction renown for Dragonflight zones and 100% select major faction renowns for the War Within zones. So building up your reps for your alts, leveling up your alts, that'll be what people are doing maybe during this time, because there won't be much else going on. Why is that? Because the rest of this shit is time gated. So here's the thing that's not making sense to me. May 20th is when the actual content from this damn patch will hit. So we're going to get this thing on April 22nd, but not get any real content to do until a month later. So first off, that's mind-blowing in and of itself. But here's the other thing that some people aren't really talking about. For Horrific Visions, okay, May 20th will be the launch of it. The talent tree for Horrific Visions is time-gated for 3 weeks. At least based on PTR right now. So if we're looking at the dates correctly here, we're talking May 20th is your launch date for Horrific Visions. 3 weeks later, you'll finally be able to fill out your talent tree for Horrific Visions, which basically gives you the maxed out power, in a Horrific Vision. It gives you all the buffs, the resistance to corruption, and everything else. That'll put you out to, so we got the 20th, 27th, 3rd, so that's 1, 2, 3. So June 10th. The week of June 10th will be the first week that you can actually have your talent tree fully maxed out. Okay, we're already on June 10th now, which is crazy to me. Looking at the calendar here, April 22nd is your release date. So, and June 21st, by the way, is your summer solstice. That would mark the beginning of the summer, and we're supposed to get 11.2 early, just a little bit after that. I mean, if I had to guess right now, just based on how things work out here, if June 22nd is the summer solstice, maybe that first week of July is when we're going to get 11.2. So we're talking here April 22nd, let's just say for argument's sake, April 22nd, May 22nd, June 22nd, okay? That's kind of like an even split there, right? How the hell is this supposed to work? Clearly they're behind if we're not getting Horrific Visions basically until the launch of 11.1.7. I mean, that's what it's looking like right now. If April 22nd, we know that May 20th, which is really right here, is when we're getting Horrific Visions. So Horrific Visions are launching, and then like a week later, we're getting 11.1.7 if things were remaining on time here. I don't know. All of this seems awfully time-gated to me. Now, 11.1.7 doesn't look like it's going to have too much. We're supposed to get story quests, new content system updates, and turbulent timeways. Okay, that's not some really revolutionary content there. But what I'm saying is basically 11.5 isn't fully launched until 11.1.7 is about to launch. This whole thing is just janked up, and it's been all right up until now. But looking at this, I don't see how they're on time, to be honest. I think they've fallen behind here. That's why we're getting the time we're getting, and that's it's not really building confidence for the expansion reveal of Midnight and the launch of that and everything else that's supposed to come here. So we'll see how the rest of this works out. To me, these dates aren't really adding up to everything working out perfectly and just anymore. June 3rd, by the way, Dastardly Duos launches too. So not only are you getting a delay here, you're getting a delay on the Dastardly Duos, which is your single player-esque, Mage Tower-esque content, right? Where you're going to be getting in and killing the bosses and doing your thing. So evidently this patch is hitting like a limp dick noodle at the very beginning, and then gradually we're going to get the content, but by the time we actually get the content, we're supposed to technically be getting 11.2. We'll see how this all works out. Looks like a shit show to me. Clearly they fell behind, but they're trying to stick with the 8-week cadence, and so they're just rolling shit out in a very time-gated fashion. We'll see. But for now, that is all in terms of news.